Welcome to the Happy Imbecile. Today we're going to do something a bit different. Actually, for the next little while, this is the first part of a 16-part series. We're going to go over the different personality types involved in, there's 16 in the Myers-Briggs personalities. What's going to be different is the way it's going to be presented. Instead of like a tutorial explaining the different personalities, we're going to use stories. We're going to put different characters, different personality types in different situations, and see how they interact with their environment. And hopefully that will draw out some, obviously not all, of the traits indicative of that personality trait. Now, it's very important to highlight that these are guides. There are no two humans that are exactly alike. We're all different in our own way. So we can't pigeonhole somebody into one specific trait. However, it is a guide to see how they most likely view the world and how we view them and how we can interact with them. So hopefully that helps. Today, let's talk about Marcus. Marcus is an INTJ, known for his love of efficiency, analysis, and his quiet, thoughtful nature. It's a bright Sunday afternoon. Marcus is just having a thoughtful drive home while listening to a podcast on cognitive neuroscience. While engrossed in thought, Marcus receives a text message from his mom informing him of her impending call. As the phone buzzes, Marcus heaves a sigh and answers the call. Hey, Mom.
Hey Marcus, please remember to bring the salad you like to make to the barbecue today. See you soon. Love you. Bye.
As she hangs up, Marcus heaves another sigh. His mom always insists that he be the one to bring the healthy option to the barbecue, or quite frankly, anything remotely nutritious. It's at a point where it's now become a family tradition, and quite frankly, Marcus finds it quite annoying. He wonders to himself, maybe if I spice it up with some quinoa? Nah, that's too fancy. You know what? Stick to the basics: cucumber, lettuce, tomato, and vinaigrette. Efficient. He goes home and starts to prep the salad, and he continues to meditate on his previous musings on cognitive neuroscience. He finishes prepping the salad, hops into his car, and heads over to his aunt's house. He gets there, it's brimming with noise and people socializing and partying, causing Marcus tinges of anxiety as he finally makes his way to the front door of the house. Once there, in the backyard, he notices the crazy scene of many people partying and enjoying themselves, with a few people arguing on whose turn it is to flip the meat. As he's watching this scene, he turns around and sees his 10-year-old cousin marching towards him with a big grin on his face, holding the salad that Marcus brought. His cousin asks him,
Cousin Marcus, did you bring this boring salad?
Marcus looks at him and says, boring? I'll have you know that I perfected the art of minimalistic salad making. Trust me when I say, you'll thank me later. The boy laughs, and Marcus grabs the bowl and brings it back to the table, after which he walks past the grill where he sees his Uncle Gus on the barbecue yapping away about some secret ingredient for his spicy barbecue chicken. Marcus knows the truth that this is some form of self-promotion, as Uncle Gus has no secret recipe. It's just an extreme fondness for seasoning. As he's musing, Uncle Gus turns to him and yells, Marcus, you got that calculating look on your face again. You trying to figure out how to optimize my chicken? With that, Marcus responds with a smirk. Uncle Gus, I'm just trying to calculate how many hours of my life I've spent listening to your secret recipe talk. The family is gathered around the picnic table as Ivan, ever the provocateur, decides to poke fun at Marcus.
So, Marcus, you gonna drop some wisdom on us? You always have such interesting take on things.
Marcus, with a smile, says, well, if by interesting you mean highly logical, then sure.
Ah, here we go. Brace yourselves, everyone. We are about to get the Marcus perspective.
Fine. You want logic? Here it is. People underestimate the devastating power of socks and sandals. It's not just a fashion faux pas, it's a direct assault on aesthetics.
Ah, ah, socks and sandals? Oh, this is rich. Are we really gonna sit here and talk about footwear at a barbecue?
Yes, we are. It's a slippery slope, Yvonne. First, it's socks with sandals. Next thing you know, someone's wearing Crocs with a suit. It's societal decay.
Oh, please, Marcus. That's just a choice, and quite frankly, I think the world would be a little more fun with just a few more Crocs in it.
But that's where it all falls apart. It's a lack of balance. You can't just throw fashion chaos into the world and expect it to work. That's how you end up with people wearing suits at the grocery store.
Seriously, you don't think suits at the grocery stores are cool?
I do not, unless they're specifically for an intergalactic space mission. Otherwise, it's a crime against casual wear. The family laughs at the absurdity of the conversation.
Well, you'll just have to accept that the world is full of people making questionable decisions.
True, but I think the first step is recognizing the importance of sock free sandals. I mean, you got to start somewhere. The family continues to laugh, and Marcus, ever the philosopher, leans back content with his role as the barbecue's most unintentionally humorous guest. And sits down to read a book quietly to himself. That's when his cousin Marcy shows up. His cousin Marcy asks,
Marcus, please come dance with us.
Marcus looks over at the group and notices how everyone is trying to dance to some song that has a viral dance move on TikTok. He tries to imagine a few dance moves he can do without embarrassing himself, such as the robot. Yeah, that's just too outdated. Or worse, not energetic enough. Marcy snaps him out of his reverie and says,
Marcus, you have to come dance. Do anything. The running mat, the floss, whatever. I just want to see you dance.
Marcus, ever the problem solver, sees the opportunity and steps forward, arms raised dramatically, and starts to dance, much to everyone's amusement. He nails it perfectly. It's perfectly timed and efficient, but with the right amount of enthusiasm.
Marcus, you are truly not as boring as I thought.
Marcy, there's always a method to my madness and a strategic approach to any dance move. Marcus now takes time to take a step back and watch his family and how they're enjoying themselves. The stories, the love, the laughter, the joy. He realizes then something very important is that he's found his balance. His family's energy and spontaneity are like a chaotic algorithm. However, that chaos is exactly what makes this gathering so special in its own way. It makes him realize that some things cannot be optimized, such as love, laughter, and family. He realizes he cannot control everything, but he can enjoy the moment, especially in moments like these, where the chaos is what makes the moment special. Sometimes the best strategy is simply to enjoy the moment. That is the end of the story and the video. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the video. As you can see, the video evolved as I was learning some AI tools and animation. So if you have any thoughts to improve in that aspect, of course, let me know. Thank you for watching again. See you next time.